11 February 2026. This is Royal Family Organic Orchards. Today I'm going to show you the process of manuring our Wambugu apples after doing the harvest. So this is our compost manure that we were making for close to 8 months. Since we have started this journey, we have decided to have a compost manure that will be made in preparation for manuring our trees. So today we are in the process of adding manure to our Wambugu apples. We've done the harvesting, and as I can see, some of them have started giving us some new flowers, but I've decided to add manure and do some bit of pruning and defoliating by removing the older leaves. So I will show you the process I am doing here. Here I have my 2 buckets that I'm using to carry the manure to different stations of the trees. So stay with me as I will be doing the manuring. Thank you. So after loosening the soil using that garden fork around the trees, I pour 1 bucket of compost manure at every tree, as you can see here. We loosened the soil using that garden fork around the trees so that the soil will be loose and we'll be able to mix that soil with manure. Then I poured 1 bucket of that compost manure, well decomposed manure around the trees, as you can see. So I will mix the manure with that loosened soil that was around the trees. So I will mix the manure and make a basin for watering, so that the water will not run away as we water the trees. So this is the process we are taking today, the process of adding manure to our fruit trees. They have fruited ones, and we are hoping to have more apples as we progress in this journey. We are still learning. This is a learning curve. This is our first time of doing this apple tree farming, and everything we are doing here is the information we are getting from some of our mentors and some of the guys who are doing apple farming. So after we mixed the manure, like these ones, I've done this yesterday. I've mixed that manure with the loosened soil and made that basin and poured a 20-liter bucket of water, so that the tree will not be affected by the shock. After we have loosened the soil and we have cut some of its branches, because I have pruned some of the trees and I have defoliated some of the trees because they were a bit bushy, like this one. As you can see, this one, I have cut some of its lower branches so that we can have branches that will go up, and I'm considering trimming also some of the branches, because the problem with those lower branches, they will have fruits, and the fruits will be touching the ground, affecting the quality of the fruits. So I had to remove all the lower branches so that we will have branches a bit higher from the ground, so that it will not affect the qualityness of our fruits. So this is what we are doing here. I have started this process of adding manure on Sunday, and the soil is a bit harder, so it's taking me a while. I think by Friday I will be through. That is the Friday the 13th of February 2026. I will be through with manuring these apple trees. Thank you guys for sharing some of my videos. I want to say shout out to Mr. Ben Johnson. He is one of my followers, and he's always giving me advice and encouraging me in this journey of fruit tree farming. So I want to thank him so much. He's always giving me some advice. He's always encouraging me to do better. I will show you one day some of the trees he have discouraged me from tipping. So I followed his advice, and those trees are not here. They are on a different place. But I'll show you how they are performing. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing from those trees. So this is it, guys. These apples, particularly this line, I've done it on 17 February 2025, and today is 11 February 2026. It's almost a year. It's only about 6 days away to make 365 days for these trees. So I think, as you can see from these ones, they've performed very well, considering that they are only 12 months since I've transplanted them to this place, and they have grown even taller than me. As you can see, they are tall, about 2.1 meters or so. So this is the Wambugu Apples that we are doing here, and this is our first project. We are still learning the ropes. We are not experts. We also need to hear from you. We also need to hear your advice, so that we will be able to produce quality fruits that will be good to on the market, because our target market so far is the local market, and the local market have not seen locally produced apples. So we must produce something that is of quality, so that we'll be able to penetrate the local market before we even consider the export market, because as you can see from this place, we only have a few trees. So we are targeting the local market, so we must produce quality fruits so that we can be able to penetrate that local market through the type of fruits that we'll be producing. So guys, you can help us by giving us advice as to what we can do so that we can have quality fruits. Thank you for watching this video. I want to thank you also for sharing and commenting, giving us your thoughts from what we are doing here, so that we will improve in our daily practices. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing and subscribing to my channel, Royal Family Organic Orchards. May God bless you. Goodbye.